What is up, everybody? It is Life's Apprentice. As the title shows, this is kind of a clickbait and a joke video. There is no intentions or, I have nothing against any of the people that I'm about to talk about in this video. Jesse Mims. This is kind of a joke, but this is real life. This is something that really happened today, and I know I can only speak for myself here, but I have a feeling Jesse is the exact same, that we got into the YouTube to teach and just show our knowledge, show this business, and teach people. And the whole goal here is to get people into this business. So no ill intentions at all by this video. What you're about to see is real. I didn't make this up. Jesse, this one's for you. This is really cool. I hope you meet somebody like this that maybe I taught or got into the business. This is where looks can be deceiving. I just picked up a 10-yard, and we knew it was a plaster job, so it's full of plaster. But 8,000 pounds in a 10-yard. So that's why the size of the dumpster does not mean that it's necessarily going to be heavier. And you just got to make sure your equipment is ready. You can turn jobs like that down. This particular one, we charged an extra $80. Actually, no, 100, I believe. They're normally $340 for a 10-yard for 7 days, and we charged $440 for this one. So that makes up, because our average dump is about $80. So that extra $100 literally made up.
Keep up that video.
Hey, no problem. That's one of the new guys I was talking about in our market. He's got the 15-yard dump trailers, and he's not the one that's lowballing everybody. That's a different guy. But he just hollered at me. That was cool. It's cool to see people making video or watching the videos and doing something with it. Obviously, he started his own dumpster business, and it's in my area. That's fine. I've seen him around a couple of times, but anyways, like I was saying, we charged that extra $100, and that literally covered the extra $100 worth of dump fee from our average dump fee. So it just makes it more profitable. But just because it's a 10-yard doesn't mean it's going to be light. That's 8,000 pounds back here. Well, that was cool. I didn't put a camera in his face, but I just met a subscriber. He's a newer guy in the business here in my area, doing dump trailers, and he actually got the idea or started watching Jesse Mims. Shout out Jesse. He has 3 15, 17-yard, and he says he's sold out all the time. And he's getting, for his, he's getting 380 or 400, he said.
Wisconsin, 76 north.
But shout out to Jeremy. Thanks for subscribing and watching the channel. I love meeting you guys. If there's local people and you guys see me, I'm just a normal dude, man. Say hi. Don't be scared. I'm not famous or nothing like that just because I have YouTube. That don't matter. Yeah. So shout out to Jeremy and Jesse for getting him started. Sounds like he's doing really good. Look like him and his wife in the truck. So kind of running together, just like me and Chelsea when we started. Pretty cool. All right, we got this 10-yard dumped. You saw that. We are about to go drop it off. And I think I'm going to be convoying with the girls here. They got a little bit ahead of me, but they are heading the same direction. There he is right there. He's got a nice 2500 Cummins Dodge diesel and PJ, looks like maybe a 12 or a 14 footer with the extra sides. Nice rig, everything brand new, nice and clean. He's got his name and phone number on there. Nice clean looking truck. That's what you want. Well, we're at the set with this 10 yard. You can tell this is really nice driveway. Nice house, very clean. So these ones in general, a lot of them, we take a little bit of extra precaution with the wheels right here. So what we have here is just some pieces. These aren't going to prevent gouging or anything, but they're going to prevent scratching. So I'll just hopscotch these along till the dumpster is back, and then put a board under it. I'll show you. Just gonna run it until it's off, and then I'm gonna flip it. Well, and then there you can see that's going to prevent any scarring or scratching. And all this is like a foundation block. This is almost just like a veneer plastic. It's real thin. We find it in dumpsters and cut it down, and we use those. Little pro tip. I know a lot of people say that roll-offs damage driveways and all that kind of stuff. Well, yeah, they can. The biggest thing for us with driveways is keeping it on a board. That way this rail is not resting completely on the ground. You can damage driveways with roll-offs. Our setup is a little bit different than a truck because a truck, all the weight is in one spot. With us, we have it spread out between the truck and the trailer. So we don't have to worry about it quite as much. We just got to be careful with the dumpsters and the stingers on the trailer. We don't want those gouging in. But like I said, there's lots of ways to help protect a driveway. If you're really, really worried about it, we have strips of plywood that we'll put down. I just cut down plywood to like 6-inch by 8-foot long strips, and or even 4-foot strips. And then you can kind of hopscotch those. If you have a customer with like a paver driveway or something like that, we do it a lot. Most of the driveways that we set on are in pretty rough shape, so they can whine and complain all they want. But if your driveway is cracked and falling apart and really old, well, we didn't really do any damage. But if you have like brand new concrete or stamped concrete, a paver driveway, something like that, we keep all that stuff in our truck and we use it. I've never really showed that. Some of my OG videos way back I showed it, but there's lots of ways you can protect the driveway and you don't have to worry about it. People say that trailers are better. Yeah, I think roll-offs are better because it's easier for the customer to load. The worst thing about the trailers, and I've even had people ask me because they think that ours is a trailer and when we drop it, the dumpster's going to stay on there. And they say, well, how are we going to load everything into the dumpster? So it's nice with the roll-off because it only sits that far off the ground when you open the door. So you can walk right in. With the trailers, it's a little harder, especially for older people. It also makes the sides a little bit taller. So you can't necessarily throw stuff over the side. You have to go in. And I'm not dissing on the trailers. I'm just saying it's a little bit more convenient with the roll-off to get stuff into the dumpster. Got scheduled to pick up, and it's just a busy Monday, just trying to get everything picked up, and that way we can get it back out hopefully later in the week. I don't know what all Laura did today, but I know she had 6 or 7 tasks to do. I know she set a couple, we've set a couple. But just trying to get as many cleaned up into the dump as possible. That way, later in the week, it's so much easier to get them out when they're empty. Well, this is a pickup. It's like, I have like 35 minutes to get it to the dump, so I gotta hustle. It's 2:22, we got 38 minutes. Dump closes at 3. 38 minutes, and we are about 28 minutes away if everything goes good. So I don't know when they gave this to me. I'm not even sure they thought I was going to be able to get it to the dump, but I'm awesome. I'm going to get it. I've always said this my entire life, and I live by this. Whatever you don't get done today is more you have to do tomorrow. And sometimes it's easy to do what you didn't do today, tomorrow. But you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Especially if you're in this business for yourself, tomorrow can end up being a very, very, very busy day. And you might cost yourself business over one dumpster. You might cost yourself a sale tomorrow if you don't get it done today. So, little tip for you guys, a little motivation. If you have time to do it today, do it today. Well, last dump of the day. Laura was just here. This one weighed exactly a ton, 46 bucks. Well, that is the end of this video. Something interesting happened. I was going to give you guys some bonus footage, but it didn't work out that way. I ended up making another video. The other video will have already gone out. It is kind of a joke video, but it is serious. This really happened, and I'm really happy to see this going on in my area. It does not bother me. At the end of the day, all of us small dumpster guys are trying to take business from the big dumpster guys. We're not competing against each other. And that's what I said, and Jesse has said, when you're trying to lowball people, you're trying to compete against the people that are just like you, which is wrong. What we need to do is slightly undercut the big guys and take business from them. There's lots of business out there, and that is our goal. We have lower overhead. We're smaller businesses in general, and we can afford to price our dumpsters slightly less than the big guys, and we will take their business. And a lot of that's going to be based on service. It has nothing to do with price. It has to do with service. People want good service. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.